Hey everybody, and welcome to this live broadcast here from Eleni's Kitchen and Bar in Yarraville. We are doing our second installment of Dee on the Streets, and we're here to put a message through to the whole of society and everybody that is here tonight and is out and about and ready to go. Thank you for joining me. To everyone out there, you guys rock. We're basically here tonight putting out a specific message. What we basically stand for at What Dee Thinks. We're one of the only educational online platforms for young millennials and future generations on how to find their true identity. So we are a platform that started a year ago, and we are basically here putting the message across for society to know that education, literacy programs, and other forms of communication in regards to identity need to be put forward. So it's very busy tonight. I wanted to thank Eleni's Kitchen and Bar for having us here tonight. We're very, very privileged and quite humbled, and we're going to have an amazing night. We're going to actually talk about a few things today, especially in regards to legacy, how the brand came into perspective, and our message that we're trying to drive out into society. Many of you know that I was a journalist for Channel 10 and Channel 9, and now I am an independent working for herself, but trying to bring a message across to actually help the young millennial generation and future generations, because they're fabulous and they really need our help in regards to being there for them and putting this point across. So it's going to be a fantastic evening. Please stay with us. Many of you have probably were waiting to tune into Facebook, but unfortunately tonight, since we're a couple of men down, we're not able to bring that to you. But you will be able to see the replay of the live tonight, later on tonight, for us to put that up for you guys to have a look at and share as you normally do. So let me just sit here and read from my notes. Ever since I was a little girl, I always knew that the time would come to live out my true calling. My journey started in my late 20s and made me realise there was more to life than just living it. To make it better, to help in any way I could, and to contribute towards society. Now that's what living is about. I started changing and caring about things I normally wouldn't, and even had a political debate in Mykonos with the locals, hence the Mayor of Mykonos story that you can find on our What Dee Thinks website. My passion and drive continue to amaze me. I had transformed into the person I really was, and positivity was always a key, and selfless simple acts like being kind to others and nurturing relationships were the most important foundations, because these last a lifetime. I'm a people person who hasn't yet found exactly what she was supposed to do until 2016. In 2016, I lost the life I knew that I had. I lost my partner in a car accident, along with 6 other members in my family, the same year. That's why we started What Dee Thinks. Come through, come through, come through. So that's why we started What Dee Thinks in 2016. Through tragic, traumatic circumstances, courage prevails, and pretty much big and massive things happen in order to make a difference. That's when we launched the What Dee Thinks site in 2019, and it was one of the biggest momentous occasions in my life. Tonight's question pinpoints this specific ideology behind the brand the person that gave me the name for it, which was my partner Johnny, and what I was supposed to do. So my story is not boring, obviously, but it has been quite hard. And a lot of issues, especially in regards to millennials and stuff, at the moment with COVID and with other predominating issues around, they are faced with a lot more pressures than my generation had. Therefore, that's the reason why we're here, to actually bring forth the message and really help them understand and really be there for them, especially by implementing self-worth programs, literacy programs, and specific ideas behind how they should be, in a way where they shouldn't follow suit and they should be their own Valentino, because the background of what Dee Thinks is also to do with fashion and the way that we express ourselves in society. So tonight's question lies upon, if you were to leave behind your own legacy for future generations, what would it be and why? Tonight, I go into terms of leaving my legacy and knowing that I won't give up until I actually bring forth a message and help these beautiful guys understand, life in a different way, from a different perspective, because that's what we're here for. That's why we started this. So I'm living out my partner's legacy, but I'm also living out my legacy, because this is what my true calling was to do. It was part of inspiring people. It was part of actually bringing positivity to the fore and really believing in the message, and that people are wonderful human beings, regardless of everyone's circumstances. Everybody is going through something at the moment, but always know there's always going to be someone there that will pick you up and make you feel that whole lot better, because that's what we're all here for. We're here to direct you in the right position and pretty much bring it forth with the substance and the vulnerability and the trueness, and really wanting to be surrounded by those types of people in your life. And remember, you don't have to be who everyone wants you to be. You can be who you want to be, because you should be standing in your sovereignty and really loving the person that you are. Because at the end of the day, if we were all exactly the same, how boring would we be, right? We would all be so boring. At the end of the day, you're agreeing with me. I've got beautiful people right across from me, and they're like, yes, it's true. Because it is. Imagine living in a world where we were all so cloned and we're all individual in a way where we look the same and we acted the same. Come through. It's okay. Tonight we're going to have awesome people coming through. It's okay. So if being a specific way, undermines that type of person that you are, go for it. Stand in the person that you are and really love the person that you are. Legacy is all about living out what you want to leave. So throughout our lives, we've always wanted to do something and to leave that legacy behind for people to remember us by. What are you going to be remembered for? What types of influences are you going to bring to society in order to make that type of difference and put your foot forward, What are you going to do exactly? So that's what we thought tonight. We would come here and push this message out, because that's what we're going to do. We're not going to stop until we actually do get the message out in order to help people. We are activists in our own right, in the way of helping the younger generation, because that's what we need to do. And that's what I want to do, because I believe in them and I think they're amazing, So You know what? I'm going to ask everyone here tonight if they're having a good time. Are you guys having a good time? I'm not going to put you on camera, don't worry. Yeah, you're having a good time. Is everyone having a good time? I can't hear you. Is everyone having a good time? Well, at least I'm getting something from you. I'm only getting a from one person. What's going on? Are you guys having a good time down there? Yes, we are. Eleni's kitchen is doing a fantastic job. Are we enjoying our food? I've known the family ever since I was a child. I'm a Yarraville girl originally. So I'm originally from the neighbourhood. I started my journey here, where all the creatives and the artists predominantly came into surface and became that wonderful perspective. This area is predominantly Greek because a lot of the Greeks in the 1950s congregated around the church and the priests. And that's the reason why so many Greek people came to Yarraville and basically surrounded themselves around the priest and the church. So when I was very young, we were taught in a way where we'd be very, very proud of our heritage and who we were. And it's a little bit similar to identity, because identity is exactly like that as well. Being proud of the person that you are and loving yourself for who you are. Come through. Can I ask you a question?
Of course you can.
Come with me. Come over here. What's your name?
Tony.
This is Tony.
Hi everyone.
So basically, I want you to answer the question for tonight. If you were to leave a legacy for future generations, what would it be and why?
Come to Eleni's kitchen.
No, I'm being serious. So what type of legacy would you want? What would you want people to know you or remember you by in order, like what type of difference have you made in society?
Just be cool, just be kind to people, that's all. Treat everyone with respect.
Awesome, exactly. That's beautiful. Thank you, Tony. Bye, guys. Have a good night. Thank you. So, you have it there. It's just simple. Being kind to people. You know, really understanding who you are. And putting out your own message, your individuality, you know, who you are. And really owning it. Because if you don't believe in yourself, no one's really going to believe in you, you know? Come through. That's okay. Come through. Come through, guys. It's very busy here tonight, guys. Thank you to all who have come tonight as well in supporting us and everything. Come through, ladies. That's okay. That's fine. So, I hope everybody is doing well. Hello to everybody if I haven't said hello to you all. Thank you again for Eleni's Kitchen for having us here tonight. We've had an absolute ball. It's been amazing. The atmosphere, it's very hot as well. I don't know if anybody else knows. It's quite balmy and it's beautiful out there at the moment. I hope you guys are enjoying your evening and you have an amazing rest of it tonight as well. I'm going to let you guys go because I think we're done. Thank you again to Eleni's Kitchen and Bar for having what Dee Thinks for the second part to the installation of Dee on the streets. The next one is set to actually happen within the next couple of months, and I will not tell you guys where it is as yet. You'll have to wait, but we are going somewhere amazing once again, and there'll be a lot more happening on that one as well. Also, for everybody who doesn't know, within the next couple of weeks we are doing Dee Fashion Lives as well, which are our new segment going into boutiques. If you wanted to comment down below or send me a private message letting me know who you think we should be really working with and doing a live with, let me know. Yeah, because I'm really excited about it. I'll see you guys next week on our Dee Talk Live, Love Talk Mondays. And you guys have, I hope everybody has a fantastic weekend. It's set to be amazing. There's plenty of things happening here in Melbourne and around the streets as well. Get out there, have a great weekend. I'm sure we will, the team and I. We've got a lot to do. We've got a lot to plan as well, which is crazy. Love you all so very much. Thank you again to Eleni's Kitchen and Bar. Come down and have a drink, have dinner. The food's brilliant. They're beautiful people, as I've said. I've known them for years, and I'm originally from here, and I'm very happy to be back here actually as well. You guys have an amazing evening. Everybody, say goodbye. There you go. You got a goodbye from them as well. Awesome. Dee out. You guys have a lovely evening. Bye.